guys, do you know what is the difference between matriarch and patriarch? Daddy can tell you.
The matriarchs is the mothers or the grandmothers of all ancestors, and patriarch is coming from the word patriarch, which is the father or the ancestor, the grandfather of all.
Yippee, now we know. So today we are heading to Hebron, or is there another way to say it?
In Arabic, Al-Khalil, which is named after Abraham, who is in Arabic the friend of God. Al-Khalil, it means the friend. And of course, Hebron, also in Hebrew, means Chaver, which means the friend. So the city itself, it is named after Abraham, who is the friend of God and the father of the three monotheistic religion, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And today we're going to be visiting one of the important spots in Hebron, which is the tomb of the patriarchs and the matriarchs.
So of course majority of the people they are living in Hebron, they are Arabs, they are Muslims, but then there is of course Jewish settlers, and this is the thing that is creating the problems. The largest city and the highest city at the West Bank. What else we know?
It is about 950 meters above sea level, which is in winter time, you know, usually you would have snow. The main thing is grapes. Here we have a lot of grapes, and you can see now, you can start seeing all the vineyards all over the place. So Hebron is very well known with their grapes, and also because it's a Muslim city, they don't do wine from the grapes. Some of the wine is sold to some, you know, Israeli wineries to make wine, but most of it goes for making grape molasses. Grape molasses and something called antabich, which is really good, which is made from the grape juice.
They make amazing glass and ceramics there, right, Fari?
Yes, of course. The Hebron glass is very well known.
Can we visit the place?
Yes, of course.
So inshallah we
It is worldwide known, the Hebron glass. And also, let's not forget the food. The homemade food in Hebron is one of the best things that you can eat in Hebron. You know, usually made mostly out of lamb.
As you see, Fari is talking a lot with his hands, but it makes it lively.
This is our way of talking.
Yeah. In this corner of the world, people talk with hands, yani, like this. So guys, here we entered the city. As you can think, we are in the old city of Hebron, and we are heading to Abraham Mosque. here is funny feeling. It's like you can tell it's a Palestinian city.
You want something?
And they are everywhere trying to sell you something. I see the stores are closed. Why?
Most of the stores are closed because we are in the area of the old city, and this is where the conflict area is. And most of the settlers are taking places here in this area, and they were forbidding people from opening their stores. And of course, there's not a lot of people going and coming, and that's why many of the stores also closed their doors. But now recently they start coming back, and they start reopening. Hopefully, you know, it will be reopened because this is one of the most beautiful spots in the area of Hebron. You know, so you can still visit, you know, the old city, but we have to go through a checkpoint now to go to the, you know, to the Abrahamic Mosque. Now we are crossing to the other side.
Okay.
So this is the closet.
Yeah, so we got through all the checking.
So now we are getting into the mosque. So in order for Taina to enter into the mosque, she have to put this gown on in order to cover herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready. So here we have mosque for women. Nobody here. No, sorry, I am here.
So this is the tomb of the matriarch Sarah, the wife of Abraham, and of course the tombs are covered with these, you know, writings from the Quran. Of course, the Maqam, it is just an empty shrine, and the tombs are below us in the cave. So the whole, you know, closure is built on top of the cave, which is called the Maqbila. This is where Abraham and, you know, the patriarchs and the matriarchs are buried. It's right below us, and this was enclosed in the time of Herod the Great. That's in the 1st century AD, in the time of Herod himself. And we can hear the synagogue.
Yeah, I hear it.
Just right next door. Behind these doors is the synagogue.
The voice is coming from somewhere there.
Because after the massacre that took place by one of the settlers, the terrorist settlers, who killed almost 42 people inside the mosque. He went in while they were praying, and he shot 42 people inside the mosque. And there was the split between the synagogue and the mosque at that time. This is the tomb of Rebecca, the wife of Isaac.
Can we see in? Yes. Hopefully it's not too dark.
Shrine.
Okay guys, you don't see much. But she's buried.
This is the niche of the prayer pointing towards Mecca. And you see the niche.
So you have here times for the prayers, and here is the direction of the prayers.
See the floral shapes and the beautiful gold water and the words that is actually carved, it is painted with gold water and beautiful floral shapes. And this is from the time of Salah ad-Din Ayyubi. That means almost 800 years old. This is the shrine and the tomb of Isaac. The shrine, not the tomb, as they say, the tombs is below us. So we had Rebecca, we had Sarah, and Isaac. And soon we'll see the shrine of Abraham. Now this is the only entrance to the cave where they light, you know, these oil lamps, and they lower them every day. So this is the burial place, which is right below us, which we call in Arabic Al-Ghar al-Sharif, which means the holy cave, where the patriarchs and the matriarchs are buried. So this is the shrine of Abraham, and of course you can see Abraham and Sarah also from the Jewish part, which is now a synagogue. As I said, you know, it was transformed after the massacre, part a mosque and part a synagogue. So if we can enter to the synagogue area, maybe we can see the rest, also the tomb of Leah.
But guys, I think it's quite amazing.
This is where all started, from Abraham, the father of the three religions.
I want to go see if I can enter the synagogue.
You see now the tents here, you know, it's very tense inside the area of the old city, you know. You see soldiers everywhere, you know, blockades everywhere.
What I feel, here is nobody walking at the streets just for fun, not hanging, you know, hanging around on the streets.
This is not hanging on the street. This is just people going to their works and coming from their work, or they're going to visit the family. And of course, this is the Jewish area, of course, of the other, you know, of the mosque itself. Now it's part of the enclosure, the Bakhtilah, and not everybody is allowed to go in, of course. It's only tourists and, you know, Palestinians,
tour guides.
yes, and tour guides. But Palestinians are not allowed to go in this area.
So we are filling the criteria.
So over there, you see, until there, where we stopped with the soldiers, Palestinians cannot pass through here, even though it's in the middle of the old city.
Yeah. Okay.
So look, this is the enclosure. This is the building that you can see. So this is the whole enclosure that was built in the time of Herod. You can still see the Herodian structure of the enclosure, which is the lower part of the building, and the huge stones. And from the upper part, it is the Islamic part, which is the, you know, from the Mamluk period, and you can see the minaret for the calling of the prayers. It looks like there's a whole new archaeological dig. I don't know to which century it dates. Well, it looks pretty old.
Yeah.
So according to also to the Jewish belief, of course, it is believed that to be the tombs of the patriarchs and the matriarchs, and also the Jews believe that Adam and Eve also are buried in this place. So this is like the start of everything.
This is like extra
from here. I don't know how true it is, but anyway.
Yeah.
It's a tradition, as we say.
Don had a son who actually
So this is the door. that separates. We've been right behind that door.
So, so guys, this is the door that is separating the mosque, and on this side there's the synagogue.
We've been at the mosque side and we've been at the synagogue.
Yeah. So again, here is Abraham's tomb that we saw, or shrine, yes, that we saw from the mosque side. And here is section for women.
Split into many synagogues, small synagogues everywhere. And here you can see, the ark. This is the ark of the Torah. If you've never been in a synagogue, this is where they keep the Torah, the scrolls of the Torah. And then the bima, where the gentleman is standing, where they would take the scrolls and they would open them and they would read from them. This is the shrine of Leah.
And here is Jacob.
Of course, Rachel is not buried here. She's buried beside Bethlehem. There's the tomb of Rachel. So Leah is the wife of Jacob.
This one is big like a helicopter.
ولاد القدس احنا
اهلا وسهلا.
So this is one of the main handicrafts in Hebron, which is pottery, the Hebron pottery. This is the ready product. We saw while he was painting, but now this is the ready product after the glazing.
So sweet, so sweet.
تفضل يا استاذ. هاي ويلكم. شوف تعال قلت لك from where.
زوجتي.
لو كل صاحب خمسة 10
The thing is that this net here is
To protect the people here.
Yeah, to protect
From
the people.
what these settlers were throwing on them. This is actually back in the days they used to make mattresses by hand,
Yeah.
and you can see even the covers.
Ah, okay.
And here they're still doing it. Look, this is the covers. This is all by hand. He make it by hand.
Yeah.
It's full of cotton inside or wool. It depends. Yeah, you see the needle, how big the needle is. And you can see.
Yeah, understood.
Look,
Wow.
it's stuffed by wool. Back in the days, also in Jerusalem, everywhere, they used to come, put all the mattresses out, take the wool, and then with the bow and a hammer, they used to make it soft.
Yeah.
Make it soft, and then repack it, and then pull it back in. This. Yes. To make it with the. بتذكر عندنا في القدس. نفس الشيء. بس بكره هلا فيش احنا بالقدس بنحاول. This is a sesame press. He can talk about it.
Yeah.
This is an old sesame press from the Ottoman time.
Wow.
We're talking about 400 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. The building belonged to Al-Mamluk period. It's 850 years old. Here they used to grind the sesame seeds to produce tahini and sesame oil. The way they used to do the work, they used to soak the seeds in salty water first for cleaning and peeling. After that, they take it to the oven for roasting. We have an old oven, I'll show it to you in a minute. After the roasting, they bring the seeds back to the grinder. They put the seed through that hole, and a camel used to put the stone, just walk around.
Here is camel, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the real one. The camel used to walk around this press and grind. Tahine start coming through this stone
Yeah.
down to this lane. There is a hole here, and they collect tahine from underneath. Shows how this was taken in 1920, 100 years ago, 102 years. They used to use the camel, as I told you, and they used to cover the camel eyes while he's walking around in case he feels dizzy or for them.
Poor thing.
Mix it with water with a special ratio, and a man used to stand inside with his naked feet step on it.
Here.
It's exactly like making grapes or wine after grape, the same procedure. When the mixture is ready, the oil float on top. They collect the sesame oil. Then they take the rest of the mixture, the salt stuff here. It's full of sesame oil. They used to put it in cloth bags, like cushions or pillowcases, and they used to press it to get the oil out of it and save it here in this. Yeah, exactly.
This they used to give it to the pregnant women because it produced more milk.
Yeah. Women who breastfeed use this because it's increases the milk. They even give it for the cows and cattle in the farms. Yeah. They used to put the bags, one on top of each other, put heavy load on it to squeeze it, and to let the oil drop down and save it here in this storage. This is a storage for the oven, and what they use it for.
For toasting the sesame.
Yeah.
Mazen, 800 years old building.
Yeah.
We are in an 800 years old building.
Yeah, this is the oven here.
Wow.
Here they used to roast the seeds. They used to put the sesame seeds on trays on one side and then the wood on the other side here. The smoke goes, watch out when you stand. Yeah. The smoke goes out through the chimney. You've got a chimney there. This old city of Hebron is suffering a lot because not a lot of people come here. Some people are afraid to come here. I say nothing to be afraid of really. It's very quiet, very calm, very good city, beautiful city. Good experience here to come and see the history of the city here and to support these shops which left here and encourage them and encourage more people to come and visit this city. Palestinian authority is not doing a lot for us, for this old city, to increase the people who come
So
here.
you are like abandoned.
Yeah. In a way, you
This is how you
can
feel.
say that. You can say
From both sides.
90% of the shopkeeper left this area because they can't do living anymore.
Yeah.
They open shops in the new city where they can make living.
Yeah.
You know.
Amazing explanation for everything. Thank
And
you.
amazing food.
You will.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go eat. Now we're gonna go eat. Yalla, yalla,
We
yalla.
don't have any food to offer you. Apart from tahini.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
If you
city. This is one of the glass factories inside the old city, and you can see the oven, which is now being heated to make the glass. But look how beautiful. This is all made here in Hebron. It's very well known worldwide. And very strong glass.
got very hungry. Looks like very nice place. This is nice menu. The whole table is menu.
This is welcome to Hebron, my lord. This is how it is.
So here, the young guy. What's your name?
Mr. Safe.
Mr. Chef? Wow, okay. Mr. Chef wants to... Hi.
How are you, Mr. Ulai?
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Ibrahim.
So he wants to show us the kitchen and something, how they prepare makluba, for example. Let's go see.
This is a sweet.
Yes. And it's very, very sweet, I know. Yes. Okay.
And salad.
And all the salads. And everything looks so fresh.
And free.
This is the soup that you're gonna serve now first.
Free.
Oh yeah. It's chicken soup with, okay?
No. This is lamb mandi.
Okay.
This is manza.
Yes.
This is chicken and rice. This is
It's neck, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Whoa. That looks good. And this is called the makluba, which means upside down. Yeah. And he looks very happy because he knows it's very good
Welcome
food.
to Abu Mazen restaurant.
Thank you. they brought this makluba rice here as an extra from the house.
No.
Makluba rice. Guys, I promise you, you keep it in your mouth 4 seconds and it disappeared. Yeah. It's so good.
Smoked barley with the chicken soup.
Yeah.
Let me see. Very good.
Somehow I knew. But he's gonna order the lamb neck.
This is stuffed lamb leg, stuffed with rice, and it's falling apart. Look.
And my portion is roasted chicken.
Looks amazing, huh?
Yeah, it looks very, very good.
Chips look good.
Yeah. I want to tell you, Yani, don't even think to eat anywhere else. Come, Abu Mazen.
It's the best place, you can tell.
Hello, mister. So you are Abu Mazen.
It's over 40 years
Okay.
old, the restaurant.
Yeah. And it's very popular.
It is very, very popular, as you see. Everybody's here, all the locals are here.
Yeah.
And people come from the north, from inside Israel, from everywhere to come and eat here. And also...
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Did Hebron. And I hope you enjoyed, you know, your time as we did enjoy it.
Yes, we did. So next time we will see somewhere else. We don't know yet where. So stay tuned.
And don't forget to subscribe. I will say it once again. So you won't miss the upcoming video.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye.